What's up guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is clothing that looks tacky. So obviously these videos are really fun to make, really fun to watch and listen to, and I know you guys really enjoy these videos and I love making them. You know, whether we agree or disagree, you know, this is just all for fun, entertainment, and obviously a lot of these things are also true. Also, if you're new, please consider subscribing. I do lots of videos like this on fashion and style, tips and tricks, and I would love to have you back. And let's go ahead and dive right in. Okay, so flip-flops. That's the first one I wanted to bring up. And now I think these can look pretty tacky in certain occasions. So now if you're wearing them at the beach, I think that's totally fine. No big deal at all. I definitely do that, beach or lake or whatever. But if you're wearing them, like let's say you're going out to brunch, lunch, where you're dressing up, but then you put on a pair of flip-flops, I feel like that can just look pretty tacky. And there are so many cute shoes out there where, you know, and sandals that are super comfortable, super stylish, and look super chic that you can wear out and about. You know, and honestly, actually a lot of the time I don't even wear flip-flops to the beach or to the pool. I just love having sandals and looking more dressed up. That's just my personal thing. That's what I really enjoy. Okay, so this next thing I feel like is super tacky. It's just my opinion. I'm so sorry if you own any of these things. If you love it, please rock it. But it's logos on clothing, on bags specifically, just covered in logos. I personally think that just looks very cheap and very tacky, and I think there's something more pretty in having, let's say, an accessory or handbag that's just clean, a solid color. You can even go for a print if you want to, but if it has the branded logo on there, I feel like that looks very tacky, especially Michael Kors. I'm sorry, not hating on the brand, but I just really don't like when the bag is covered, let's say in MK. I feel like that looks very tacky and very cheap. I personally don't even like logos on clothing. Like, for example, I love shopping at Abercrombie. I'm wearing this lace cami that's from Abercrombie, but they have like sweatshirts and t-shirts that just says Abercrombie on it, or like Aeropostale, for example, used to be so popular years ago. That would just say Aeropostale, and like lots of other things and brands that would just have their name on there. And you know, I mentioned it before in another video, I believe, like essentially you are a brand billboard when you do that. You're pretty much advertising for them for free. I personally think that just looks tacky. That's just my opinion. Let me know what you guys think, agree or disagree. This is definitely super tacky, and ladies, I just highly recommend just steering clear of these, honestly. But it's super short shorts where your butt cheeks hang out. That looks super tacky, not classy. It does not look good. It gives the wrong impression, and just find shorts that cover completely. Give it a little bit of extra room as well, because if you're bending down or when you're walking, they kind of ride up a little bit, so you don't want the butt cheek hanging out. Next one is ripped tops. I feel like they were so much more popular just even a couple years ago, where just wearing holes in your shirt was like the thing. And it's just kind of crazy to me, and I know people do this with jeans too, but you're purchasing an item with holes in it. I'm totally guilty of purchasing jeans with holes in it. I'm sure a lot of you guys are guilty for it too. Personally, nowadays, I'm actually just purchasing jeans with no holes in it. That's just the personal style I like. No hate against jeans with like a little bit of rips in them, but it's just kind of funny how nowadays we're purchasing clothing with intentional holes in them. But specifically with shirts with holes in it, I think that just, sorry, but that just looks really tacky. I mean, it just looks like somebody just got hurt and attacked, and that's just, it's just not a good look. Just avoid it. Buy a proper, beautiful shirt with no holes in it, just something nice and pretty. Denim jeans. So purchasing denim jeans with too many rips in them, I think also looks very tacky. I am not against purchasing jeans with rips in them at all. I'm totally guilty of doing it. However, I think when we go with the more minimal amount, I think that looks so much better than purchasing jeans that are completely covered in rips. I just feel like it's so out there, and you know, it's probably just a more trendy thing. And if you want, let's say for example, a very chic and classic look, you know, if you look at the women that dress like that, or if you look at that style specifically, they literally wear jeans with little to no rips in them. Most of the times it's no rips in them. And again, that's kind of like what I brought up. We're buying clothing with intentional holes in them, which is kind of crazy to me. Okay, the next one. I'm not following my own advice here. Can you tell what it is? hair ties on your wrist. So this can also look very tacky if you're wearing an outfit. Let's say you're put together, like, look, I have this beautiful bracelet on, I have this nice lace cami, this cardigan, jewelry here, I have my hair done, but then I have this dang hair tie. That's one thing just to keep in mind. I know, especially us moms, especially us nursing moms, need to pull our hair back constantly. Like, whenever I'm feeding Emma, like, I need my hair back because she's pulling on it and it's just uncomfortable. So I honestly always have one on my wrist. But when we're going out dressing up, remember just to take that bad boy off. Next one. So this is specifically, I feel like, does not look good for women who are shorter, like myself, but regardless, I feel like it can also just look really tacky, and if it's not styled the right way. I feel like you can still style it and make it look amazing, but I also feel like it just kind of looks tacky. So chunky waist belts. So you know those belts that go around your waist that are like mega thick, and they pretty much cover your complete torso, unless you're super tall and you have a long torso. Then, you know, obviously it's not covering the entire torso because you're a lot taller. But if you're petite like myself, 5'0", barely made it to 5 feet, it literally covers my whole torso because I'm just short. There's not much room. And also, I feel like that's just something that's also kind of tacky. It was really popular back then. Actually, my mom wore it a ton, but I know she got rid of it because I don't think she likes it anymore. I was guilty of wearing it too way back when I was like a teenager. It was my favorite. I saw my mom wearing it, so of course I wanted to wear it. Now that I look at it now, I feel like a more better option is going for a thinner belt because it's going to define your waist really well and you're not taking away length from your torso. Especially if you're petite, you want to keep the length that you got because there's not very much there to begin with. So going for a thinner belt, I feel like overall looks very classy and chic. Ponchos. I am so guilty of wearing these all the time. I feel like they were really popular years ago. You can even make kind of like a poncho type thing even with scarves, which I used to do all the time. I feel like now they're just kind of starting to look tacky and just look like a big blanket on you. Obviously, it's probably super duper comfortable, and if you like wearing it, go for it. And honestly, you know, I'm saying this kind of stuff like looks tacky, but watch, probably next couple years, I'm gonna be like recommending ponchos to you guys. Who knows? But for right now, I feel like they personally just look tacky, and there's obviously a lot better clothing out there that looks really good and essentially just kind of looks like a big blanket on you. It has no shape as well. It doesn't show off that beautiful waist that women have and the curves, and it just looks like a big sack on you. So that's one thing I personally think looks tacky. Who knows, maybe I'm gonna change my mind in a couple years. Alright, so we made it to the end of this video. Let me know in the comment section down below what you guys think looks very tacky. Again, if you're new, subscribe for more weekly videos, and I will see you very soon in my next one. Bye!